Alright, so Mandi Singer, her son went missing in 2017. She first got a hold of me around the 15th of December of 2017 to try to help find her son. Apparently the last person that he was seen with before he disappeared was Ogre. That's Christopher Weaver. I did a lot for Christopher Weaver. Helped him move all around Boulder from one motel to another because he was fighting the system to try to keep his daughter. He was also fighting an evil, vindictive woman who wanted to run around town accusing him of rape for a situation I was there for. Ogre did not rape her. Her name is Lexi Delgado, by the way, and she is nuttier than squirrel turds. But this video is not about them. It's about Mandi Singer. Mandi was in Arizona. See, first of all, her son was eventually found. He moved to Pueblo. He was one of the 3 people that I made a missing persons post about on the 28th of December of 2017. Ken and Leah had stolen all of my money, and Don Bird had assaulted me. That's Ken and Leah's roommate. Had assaulted me just 2 days prior. That's why I went to Miss Peach's house. And all of those videos that I made during that period of time, between the 26th and 28th, were made at Miss Peach's house. Her name is Kayla Trujillo. So, Mandi Singer, she was in Arizona, and she had some issues, and she had to get back to Colorado in the middle of winter. And so I got a hold of a woman by the name of Angela Kurzmal to help get Miss Mandi a blanket and some warm clothes and something to eat when she got there, possibly a ride to Boulder. Mandi I've known for about 10 years, maybe a little longer. Mandi Singer, she understands about the theft, where you have to have somebody with you to watch your gear, to watch your things. Now there's a big difference between, there's a homeless person that you've known for a while and you ask him to watch your stuff. Yeah, sure he will. He'll watch the police walk off with it. They don't know it's in your bag. They don't trust that anybody out there is going to be sober or won't have a knife or a gun in their bag. So if the cops come up and ask for it, the cops will tell you, hey, if there's anything in this bag, we're going to hold you responsible. Yeah, no, nobody wants to be responsible for a bag that they don't know what's inside of it. So they just let the cops walk off with it. Mandi has a husband. So when she goes places, she has her husband to help keep her safe. She also has her husband to help keep her gear safe. That's what we call our stuff. Mandi has a bike with a trailer on it, and that trailer, because she's homeless, is all of their stuff. So if she goes to Boulder, she has to take her husband Joseph with her so that he can watch their stuff while she goes in for whatever appointment she has. That's the thing, is that you guys may hate me on the internet because of the slander by the Bollingers, but the fact is I never stopped helping people. There's a woman named Desiree Leonard, and she is friends with Rose M. Kelly. That's Alycia Bollinger's mom. I rescued Desiree from a trap house, not once, but twice, in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Twice. You know what I got for helping her? She stole everything that was worth value to me. Everything that was worth money. She even stole some of the evidence because it was on electronic devices that she stole. Now, I keep getting harassed, you know, those baseless assumptions that you make of every homeless person. People keep accusing me of stealing those electronics. No, I bought them. People keep accusing me of stealing all sorts of shit. Well, fuck you. People keep accusing me of killing people for trying to help find them. And that's the problem with Alycia Bollinger, is that all of this happened because she was dishonest. And her sister was dishonest. So that's the thing about not having family. Family sticks together. Family works together. Family wants what's best for you. And you know what? If you do something wrong, your family will fucking lie for you. I won't lie for my family, because I don't have one. And even if I did, because I do have people I'm related to, but they're called relatives, not family. Family wouldn't have turned a blind eye to all of this. There's a lot of people who want to hate on me because other people think it's okay to lie. It becomes popular when somebody is hated over a rumor like that. It becomes popular to harass them, to pick on them, to tease them, to assault them. And yes, even police get involved in this. Not one police officer has made any effort whatsoever to look into the things that have happened to me. And most of these places, officers did wrong things before Natalie was killed. Nicole Peralta needs to come forward. Jeff Ritter, who is my therapist in Colorado, needs to come forward. He's hiding because he knows that he should have made a police report. Nicole Peralta, I can't afford to see her. I was getting disability money because I am disabled. Without that money, I can't take care of myself, let alone jump through all of these hoops that are required of me. I literally broke the law because I had to. I will have to endure abuse, assaults, and slander for the rest of my life. Trying to get a job will be nearly impossible, because as soon as somebody types my name up on the internet, they get to see nothing but non-stop slander. I shouldn't have had to go to Alcoholics for help. There's a lot of alcoholics that offered to help, but they can't because they're drunk and selfish. They can't see past their own selfishness long enough to get anything done. And they don't want to admit that they're alcoholics, that they have a problem, that they're selfish. People like Shannon Alvarado and Teresa Orn. It's messed up. And then because it's popular to hate me, people don't want to stand up for my rights because they don't want to be victimized. And they need to come forward about that. Lauren Nelson needs to come forward about that. Brenda Dickinson needs to come forward about that. Pam needs to come forward about what she knows. The threats and harassment that I have endured for over 3 years over slander by Alycia Bollinger are unacceptable. The mind games that her fucking family and friends were playing is unacceptable. I literally broke the law to try to force an outside agency to take a look, because no police officer would even look at the evidence. They kept interrupting me while I was trying to tell them what was going on, over and over and over again. You know what happens when you try to turn in the police officers and it's just you? Nothing fucking good. They will break the law repeatedly. Just like Tim Beeson did. Just like Ted Bollinger did. Just like Alycia Bollinger did. They will break the law repeatedly so that your perpetrators get away. And then they paint you as the bad guy for speaking up. I've been speaking up about the police since well before Natalie died. I've been speaking up about child abuse and child molestation for most of my life because as a child, because my mom and dad couldn't stay off the fucking cocaine, yeah, I was abused a lot. I was raped, I was molested, I was beaten up hundreds of times, literally, for the color of my skin because I was in the system. What's the system? Foster care. Nobody gives a fuck about foster children. My mom could come forward about that, but the fact is, my mom is a selfish person. Between helping out her son Sean, who is innocent, and helping out her son Michael, who is a child molester, she helped Michael. Between going after her rapist dad's money and helping out her son, who is innocent, she went after her rapist dad's money. This fucking country is gross. When I say I don't have a family, I fucking mean it. I got court on the 16th in Wyoming. Ran and did a lot of really messed up stuff while I was there. But you know what? She admitted that it was because of her alcoholism that she did those things. Is that her using alcohol as an excuse? Well, it depends on your perspective, but at least she fucking admits it. Something that Teresa Orrin will never do. Something that Shannon Alvarado will never do. And these people don't care how it affected my life, how it affected public opinion, and how it had people harming me because they didn't come forward and be honest. Teresa Orrin never should have been fucking calling me. Every time that she called me for 5 years, it was always the same thing. Sorry, 3 years. My dead husband, my dead husband, my dead husband. Hey, stop. Teresa, you can't help me if you're busy talking about yourself. I needed actual help at that point in time, and did you help me? No, you fucking didn't. You needed to leave me the fuck alone so I could do the things I needed to do to stop the abuse. But because I was never allowed a day in court, I will have to endure the abuse for the rest of my life, and because of this, I believe that I should be shot in the head. Ted Bollinger belongs in prison. The things that these meth heads and junkies accused me of, Natalie Bollinger never accused me of those things. Alycia Bollinger has never accused me of those things. But lots of other people like to accuse me for them to justify their violence. And the fact is, I never stalked Alycia Bollinger. I never stalked Natalie Bollinger. When I left Virginia, I was done with them. It was the fact that I couldn't see my loved ones without being abused, threatened, and assaulted. It was the ultimate fucking issue. And no police officer would do a goddamn thing about it. They kept citing jurisdiction as their fucking excuse. No, if I'm assaulted in your county, you need to take a fucking report about it, you piece of shit. Fuck the United States. And all of the native people who want to blame me for things that I didn't do, you know what? I hope your loved ones are found. I hope you get the closure that you need. closure I never got.